So someone recently asked me about energy. So how do you control? What is my way of controlling energy and the importance of energy? So specifically, actually, for founders and C-level people, probably energy is the most important thing that you want to be focused on. So I think also for for everybody in large as an overall. So what I found for me is what's really important when it comes to energy is just adjusting this camera a little bit. So when it comes to energy, the thing is, we only have certain amount of energy throughout the day, right? As we already know. And so if you get every little thing that come out throughout the day, say you're just heading to a cab, or you're driving, or you get into the office, or as you wake up, and if these little stuff all start really kind of affecting your little energy throughout the day, then that's going to really cause a problem once you get to the office. Once you actually start doing what is supposed to be getting done, what will happen is you just don't have the energy. You're just not in the same mental state. So for me, this stuff doesn't register. And I've been kind of practiced that now for a long time. And it just becomes natural. The other thing is really important is the way that I set up the day. So the way I'm situated, if I'm in the Dublin office or in the Dubai office or in the US office, wherever part I'm in the world, I usually situate the office and my apartment or my place of stay within a very close proximity. And so that has been very important because you don't want to be in a place where you are traveling an hour and a half, or sometimes you may not have a choice. So what you could do. So for me, I always invested money or invested a portion of what I can into living close, Same thing for the gym. So make sure that your place of fitness and place of work and place of home that are within close proximity to one the other. And that's really important. I think the more you are you grow towards your career path, the more important that becomes. So controlling your energy throughout the day. So for me, another piece is everything else that is noise, I just cut them off. So when I'm in work, I just work. That's it. I don't take calls. I avoid taking WhatsApp messages. I don't look at socials. And if I do, that will be in between breaks. So I remember when I used to work in IBM, it was to actually drive me kind of really crazy to actually absorb this. I watch people, right? People come to work half an hour late, then they go for coffee, then they go for lunch, early lunch, and these people are only working 3 hours, 3 hours a day. And I've had a great experience working in IBM, and I'm very grateful for my 5.5 years spending in that company. However, if I was the CEO of IBM, I probably would fire about 90% of that company, to be honest. So it just got to show that, okay, look, if you really want to get work done, can't be doing that, Just if you work, then just work. And so that has been kind of really important. So if the best way to do this is just to set up your state, set up your notifications, set up your phone and your computer in the same way, in the same fashion. So for me, when I'm going into my computer, and I'll probably do some recording in the office at some point, is that my notepad, it's right in front of me. And so I'm working out on my to-do list. And right now, there are some things that are very important to accomplish this week and this month in June. So they're going to get done first. And then everything else goes after. So now this is common sense. We all know that, right? I mean, you hear this across so many YouTube videos and everywhere. The hardest thing is not me telling you information. The hardest thing is actually doing. So I have people who I mentor. I've been telling them to do the same thing for a long time, but they don't do it, right? So I don't think we have lack of knowledge. I think there's so much knowledge there. The question is, are you actually going to do it? So that's really the important Same thing with fitness, same thing with food. You know all these things. This is common sense. The hardest thing is actually to do it. So, and I think if you get good at doing it, just like everything else, then you're going to become really good. So the message is, when you do something, just do that. Don't try to do multiple things at any given time. And that'll really go a long way. So for me, control your energy, really critical. And when I'm doing work, I'm just working. And then just avoid distractions. That's it. The world we're living in, there's too many distractions. Your phone, I get no notifications on my phone, no calls. There's only few people that are my direct calls who I receive calls from. And they don't call me unless it's actual emergency. And yeah, and you would say, well, that's not normal. Not everybody can do that. Well, I was doing that many years ago, the same. And you can just start to minimize distractions. Delete all the apps that is not necessary. Delete all the notifications. And just, if you do something, then just do that, nothing else. Really, that's it. That's the message of the day for you guys within our company and the circle. If you like this video, like this content, all right, see you next time.